Hello, my beautiful Aditi. You ready for a story? Let's see if Abigail's ready.
I'm ready for you to read me my story.
Okay. So today we have the fourth book, and it's Abigail and the Fashion Show. Lots of little girls dream about what they'll do when they grow up. But Abigail was certain just being grown up would be fabulous. Whether she was dressing up, practicing to do her best, or learning something new, Abigail loved doing grown-up things.
I can't wait to grow up.
One day, Abigail was pretending to be a policewoman when she uncovered evidence of an after-school fashion class in the day's mail. "Mom, Mom," she shouted, "you've got to see this." Abigail bounced up next to her mom on the couch and waved the brochure back and forth in front of her mom's face. Abigail's mom laughed and asked, "Abigail, is that what ladies do?"
How embarrassing.
"Can I go, Mom? Please, please, please," Abigail asked. "I'll work hard in every class. I'll be a fabulous fashion designer. I just know it." "You do so many things already," her mom said. "Let me think about it." "But Mom, this is perfect for me," whined Abigail. Her mom smiled, gave Abigail a big hug, and went back to her reading. Every morning, Abigail tried her best to convince her mom to say yes. She pinned pillowcases together to make fancy gowns, braided scarves for belts. She even combined 13 pairs of socks to make a real stocking cap. Finally, one afternoon, Abigail's mom stopped to look at the fashion ideas Abigail was sketching. "I just heard from Happy Hands. You can start class tomorrow." Abigail hugged her mom. "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Abigail was very, very excited.
Ooh, this is going to be so much fun.
That night, Abigail's tummy had butterflies. "I don't even know how to sew," she worried. "Everybody has to start from the beginning. Even grown-ups," her mom said. She handed Abigail a beautiful old sewing thimble. "When I was a girl, Grandma gave me this as a reminder to believe in myself. I want you to have it now." Abigail always felt better after talking with her mom.
I love my mom.
Some kids in the fashion class already knew how to use the sewing machines. A girl named Kendra helped Abigail when she got stuck, which happened a lot. Abigail worked hard, but every outfit she made turned out looking funny. Her teacher still smiled and said, "Abigail, you're doing a great job."
I'm trying my very best.
Over the next few weeks, Abigail and Kendra worked together. Kendra made great skirts. Abigail wanted to make skirts too, but the best she could manage was to sew some fancy drawstring bags. Kendra designed amazing hats, but Abigail had to settle for creating matching clutches. When Abigail tried making a shirt to match a purse she had designed, the buttonholes didn't quite match up. Kendra could see Abigail was upset and offered to help. They worked together the rest of the class, and Abigail ended up with a vest that looked pretty nice. Happy to finally have something to wear, Abigail thanked Kendra for all her help. "I like working with a good friend," said Kendra. Abigail couldn't help but smile. After a few more classes, the students had learned enough to make their own designs and began preparing for the big fashion show they'd give during their final class. Abigail was worried about making an outfit because the only thing she had ever made that turned out right were bags. Abigail wondered if she could ever do it.
I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
As the day of the show drew nearer, the budding designers modeled their fashions. "Wonderful! Marvelous!" their teacher exclaimed. "But we'll need something to pull it all together." "What if everybody used green?" one of the kids suggested. "We could dance down the runway," said another. Abigail reached into her purse for her sketchbook of ideas, and Grandma's thimble fell out. "I've got it," she shouted. Abigail was very, very excited.
It's going to be terrific.
With only a few classes left, Abigail worked feverishly. She studied her classmates' designs and gathered up their leftover materials. The whole class was getting super excited and helped Abigail as much as they could. Because Abigail was so busy, Kendra made outfits for the two of them. Abigail thought they looked terrific.
Yes, so fashionable.
On the day of the show, there was a large trunk on the runway. The people in the audience wondered what was inside. The class watched from backstage as the crowd settled down. Abigail was very, very excited.
And I just can't hide it.
One by one, Abigail's classmates stepped onto the runway wearing the outfits they designed. When they passed the trunk, they each pulled out a matching purse that Abigail had created just for them. The audience loved it. The whole class got a standing ovation. Abigail couldn't help but smile. After the show, everyone was getting compliments on their original designs. Abigail and Kendra had their picture taken for the local news. Some people even wanted to buy Abigail's bags. Abigail's mom gave her a big hug. "You're quite the little fashion designer." "Thanks, Mom. We did it together," she said, pointing to all her friends with their bags. What an amazing day. Abigail beamed with delight.
What a great day.
The end. All right, Aditi, I hope you have a great night. Sweet dreams, darling.